Hello guys, how's it going? A little out of breath, was just doing some split squat jumps. But anyway, today we're going to be building, electric terrain. And I'm not sure exactly what we're going to have on the team yet, but we'll definitely have a Coco and an Ival as the thumbnail would imply. So, well, I'll wait till I start the live stream on my end, and then we'll get into the builder and start taking a look at the strengths and weaknesses of this archetype. Dang, I was a minute late. My bad. All right, let's take a look. So, Coco, Ival. So a lot of people have tried to make Pinkerton work in SVOU. And the general consensus is that if only Tapu Koko were in OU, then Electric Terrain would just be broken and Cork Drive would be running the show. Now, there is something to be said for this. Obviously, Electric Terrain would be real and Pinkerton makes it not real. But there are some disadvantages. So let's just go over strengths. Oh, come on, I did it again. Strengths, weaknesses. So one weakness that a lot of people forget is opponents use Cork Drive. Pokemon, this is a big one. This is a big one. And we got Trishla in chat saying, I'm plotting my vengeance. Dude, you got to know when to give up. That fight night was pretty one-sided. You know, not even an ancient power boost could save you. Anyway, though. So, and someone else asked, do you think Roaring Moon should be banned from OU? Yes, I do. I've wanted Roaring Moon banned for a long time. Too many sets, too many things it can tear into. Not enough solid answers, and it can run through any bulky team can lose to a Roaring Moon. A common set of Roaring Moon, no less. Okay. So strengths, obviously, Cork Drive plus boost plus item. That's the main thing here. And then all good Pokemon. No Pinkerton. Obviously a big one. So 3 tops. But I don't intend for this to actually be like a full E-terrain team. Like, I don't want this to be like, whatever, something like this. I think teams like this turn into mediocre hyper offense builds. Yeah, I want Roaring Moon banned from SVOU. Nat decks, I'm kind of indifferent to the Roaring Moon. I don't really know enough about the tier to say for sure. Yeah, so anyway, also let me know how the music is. It seems a little quieter today, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, we're not going to do something like this. I don't think that's really good. I think it should be a team first, like actual good team first, and E-terrain second. Now, that's very different from building Electric Terrain in SVOU. When you're in SVOU, you have to consider Electric Terrain very heavily. If you don't, because you're using a Pinkerton. It's a huge waste if you don't consider it very heavily. But in Nat decks, you're using a Coco. The whole team doesn't need to be relying on Electric Terrain. 1 second. All right, back. And someone in the chat says they're watching a show about 2 children and a creepy uncle fighting against a mono-eyed triangle wearing a top hat and a bow tie. I really liked Gravity Falls. I thought it was a good show. So, there's a core I was interested to try. Coco, I don't really know the set yet. Probably Electrium Z, but we'll leave that blank for now. But I knew what I wanted the Ival set to be. I wanted it to be Specs. For the simple reason that I really like Specs. I think it's cool. Now, as for I think Aurasphere, Vacuum Wave, Moonblast are certain. Last move, I was kind of deliberating between Shadow Ball and Thunderbolt, But I think given that there are just fewer prominent psychic types in this format, like an OU Glow King's everywhere. But if we look here, change this to Natdex. Like, there really aren't that. I mean, Goldango is the main thing I feel like you'd need Terra Ghost for. But I think Thunderbolt, especially with the electric terrain boost, is going to be overall the more valuable option. And I wanted to go modest. Also, yes, for those of you that think, wait, Pink Across, I thought you built cool teams and didn't, you know, mess with the most standard Pokemon in the tier. What happened? What happened is Echoed Voice. We lost like 200 elo last stream. So we've got to get that back. But anyway, modest IFL. Now, of course, when you run a really good special attacker like this, the first thing that jumps out at me is Kingambit with Pursuit. Either Kingambit or, alternatively, Tyranitar, also with Pursuit. When I look at this, like this IVAL set, because this really, I call it electric terrain, but we're mostly just building specs IVAL, and we might add another Cork Drive Pokemon if we're feeling it. But anyway, though. Yeah, no, we're not adding a Raichu Alola. That's a whole can of worms. And it's not a can of worms that gains you Elo. I mean, it might. I think I should probably add Alolan Raichu to the list. But I don't know. Wait, did stream end? What happened to stream? Let's check. Stream ended for me. What's going on? We okay? Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, I don't know why stream ended on my end. Anyway, though. If we look at this IVAL, what wall is this IVAL? Walled by. So, Clodsire, that's one. Not really gold. Valiant, let's just, yeah. Modest. Choice, okay, let's just... Choice specs, Thunderbolt. Okay, let's pull up a Goldango. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So this will be max HP, and then an yeah, so, I mean, I'm not too worried about Goldango. I think even a max Spadef set isn't living. Yeah, so that's fine. That's pretty comfortable. Somebody asked, what about Iron Leaves? Ooh. I gotta add Iron Leaves to the building list. Remind me of these later. We gotta build Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves seems so cool. You know, if we could just turn this into an Iron Leaves stream low-key, but I think we try Iron Leaves another time and really kind of focus the team build more around it. I want to just build something a little more standard and a little more reliable today. Someone says Raging Bolt gets Rising Voltage. You know, I do indeed know. I've used, it was actually my first stream ever I used a Rising Voltage Raging Bolt. Yeah. Okay, anyway, though. Walled by Clodsire. Wow. Yeah, this thing is not easy to wall. Clodsire, Glow King, and anything else. I guess Chansey. That's pretty much it. So you see why I want to run Pursuit Trap, because this thing is like unstoppable with electric terrain. So I think the whole point of this team is just going to be a lot of pivoting around. It's going to be a more offensive build. The idea being get in IVAL and just click Moonblast a bunch of times until everything dies. That seems like a pretty good plan to me. Trishula says Mega Sizz can take... I mean, it can take one. But, like... Aura Sphere, I mean, we can check. Yeah, like an electric terrain, like, that's a pretty fat Mega Scizor, and that's taking that much damage. And I think with a 0 spit F set, that's doing even more. Bullet Punch is not also actually... Well, no, an Adamant Bullet Punch would kill. So, like, Mega Scizor is something to consider, but I wouldn't say it walls it. But yeah, we do want entry hazards. We do want entry hazards. So the question then is, do we go... And we definitely want a Pursuit Trapper, because the very few things that invalidate Mega Scizor do get Pursuit Trapped. So let's think, are there any Megas? Because my inclination is to go with King Gambit, because Tyranitar takes up a Mega slot. At the same time, you know, Tyranitar is a good Mega. So is there a Pokemon that Iron Valiant really wants as a partner? I think that's a good question to ask ourselves here. I kind of like the idea of Mega Lopunny. Whoops. Hit the microphone there. Says good point. Try to add Alomomola. No. I mean, we might add an Alomomola. I'm not going to say no. Look, if a Pokemon's broken, use it. It's not my fault Alomomola's really good. I might add an Alo. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Anyway, let's take a look here. Are there any Megas we say, wow, that really works with this course? So let's just say, and the reason if we add a Mega, we're going with the King Gambit version. So... someone Manic asks in chat, sorry for the noob question, but what does Electric Terrain do? No problem, not a noob question at all. So, summons Electric Terrain, Electric Surge summons Electric Terrain, which makes electric moves 1.3 times power for grounded opponents. So Coco's Thunderbolt is going to do 1.3 times what it normally would if there was no Electric Terrain, which is why Coco's strong despite having not a very good special attack. It also prevents sleep for grounded Pokemon, but most importantly, it activates the ability Cork Drive. So that means these Pokemon with Cork Drive, these future Paradox Pokemon, get a 1.3 times boost to its highest stat, or 1.5 if that highest stat is speed. But yeah, let's just see if there's a Mega we really want. So this team will have Pursuit Trapping, solid speed to begin with, and lots of pivoting. So Coco's a pivot, and there'll be like I'm thinking if we go Gambit, I want like 2 more pivots and a Mega. Someone says, chat, everyone quick. Oh wait, hold up. Block PMs, block challenges, just reminded me. Anyway, so we can quick chat, everyone leave so we can stop Pinka. That's pretty funny. So let's see, Mega. Are there any Megas that look really good for what we need? So the thing is, I feel like we don't really need a breaking Mega. Trishula saying that Moltres might be annoying, and Latios messes that up. I don't know about Latios here. I guess like a flip turn offensive. Let's just make a possible Megas list. Flip turn. Probably Latios, because I want to run flip turn, because we want pivots. So, I mean, I guess the Mega doesn't have to be a pivot. It's so tough picking a Mega, because like everything looks good. Everything looks good. But okay, let's lock in here for a second. I've always kind of wanted to try Mega Manectric, because like with Coco, because you can get Rising Voltage and kind of be like 2 Cocos, which sounds really cool. We're definitely Mega Manectric's on the list, don't you worry, it'll happen. But I feel like we're good on breaking. I mean, maybe we're not. Maybe we'll go into the battle and I'll be like, wow, we were not good on breaking at all. I was so wrong. But I feel like I want the rest of our team to work on the defensive problems we're going to have. So before we get to the megas, let's assume we go with the King Gambit version. I think Landorus fits too well here. I mean, we need a ground type. We need something that's going to, resist ground. I mean, be immune to ground, obviously. We wanted pivots. This could be a rocker, or it could be, I mean, it's a Lando. It fits super well. I could see a version of this team where we go with Tusk, especially if we end up with another ground immune mega, kind of like a Latios, for example. I could see this team going in the Tusk direction, but it's definitely going either in the Lando or Tusk direction, or potentially the Treads direction. It is an electric terrain team. Treads does like that, and Treads also gets Volt Switch, so it can kind of pivot around. Someone says, I don't think Manectric gets Rise. I thought it did. Heck yeah, it gets Rising Voltage. Manectric's still on the list. Yeah, I sometimes get stuck at this middle stage of the building process. Some Mega Hazard Remover would be cool. I feel like using your Mega for like a defogger is so sad, though. I don't know. Which do we want to... Let's just think about this. I think this is one of those times we have to develop a lot of different versions. Let's start with the Landorus version and see where this takes us. So we still need defog. Or I think 4 Pokemon is enough to make a we lose 2 list, so let's just do that. We lose 2. Let's do it. So, water types, fairy types, fire types, any other types that we don't have a resistance for. I think that's it. So with that, of course, Zard Y. Diancie, I think we're okay against. It's not my favorite thing. No, actually, we do lose to Diancie because it has Moonblast. We could also have one of those teams that ignores removal, but I'm not really liking that so much. Good day, you should add a Porygon Z with Conversion Z move. It's on the list, but today is not about Porygon Z. This might also just be one of those teams we kind of just take to ladder and see what works. Great Tusk kind of smokes us, actually. Yeah, Heatran's fire type, so that smokes us. Iron Crown, yeah, that actually looks pretty bad because it has Focus Blast, yeah. It's okay, and I know this list looks like huge, but 2 Pokemon, especially when it's the 2 defensive Pokemon on the team, can do a lot. So let's not get too worried yet. Ival, of course. Yeah, Kyurem looks bad. Kyurem looks really bad. No, Megalop's pretty bad. Melmetal, I think we can kind of handle Melmetal. No, not really, actually. Put it down. Moltres, yeah, that's a fire type. That beats us. You see why I usually leave this to the last Pokemon, because the list gets a little long. But that's okay. Raging Bolt, yeah, that's not great. Raging Bolt's not great. Mega Scizor. I think we actually do handle Roaring Moon because things can't Terra, which is so nice. Oh my gosh. And yeah, Vacuum Wave's going to do a ton because it'll just do half of what that... I mean, we can put it in here for... Vacuum Wave's going to do... Yeah, look at that. Wow. That's going to do 74 min to Roaring Moon in E-Terrain, which is sick. We love that. Someone says, your worst nightmare says I'm feeling defog Mega Altaria. I know you guys like Mega Altaria. I like it too, but I don't think that's the move here. I really don't think that's the move here. Hmm. Yeah, Lele, of course, because it's a fairy type. Do we handle Terrapagos? No. Urshi R. We can't handle that. Okay. And then yeah, we lose to Volcarona. Oops. We lose to Volcarona. And we lose to Zamazenta. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a pretty extensive list. Okay. Let's see what we can do about this. We got 2 Pokemon to handle all that. Team needs a Prinplup to cover its weaknesses, says Hello. As much as I appreciate that advice, no, we're not going to do that. So, this is interesting. Yeah. Somebody says Pex looks decent. Yeah. I could see the Pex. I see the argument for Glow King as well. I particularly like that Glow King gives us a pivot. That's really nice. We need... yeah. Let's suppose we did go Slow King. Let's suppose we did go Glow King. Then we would lose to... let's redo this list quickly, and we can kind of update it. So we can take away the fairy types. We can take away the Diancie. Probably, yeah, because we can pivot on the Iron Crown, so I say we can take that off. Kyurem, I'd say we can deem ourselves good against Kyurem. Moltres, we can take off the list. I'd say Raging Bolt, we got a good switch into that now. Lele, we can take off the list. Terrapagos, we can take off the list. With Lando plus Glow... no, we still can't say we're good against Urshi. I'd say with Lando plus Glow King, I feel like we can say we're good against Zama. I might regret that. Zamazenta kinda. We'll give it kinda status. Yeah, okay, so let's see if there's anything we can deal with now. We lose to water. Oh no, it was fire types that I accidentally... okay, so we lose to water and fire types. Looking at this, water and fire types. Seems like we might need an Aloe, guys. I hate to be that guy, but I mean, no, but Wellspring being one of the threats makes that not an option, jokes aside. So let's lock in and find something else. I mean, oh, we can get rid of Ivel too. Glow King handles that pretty well. Water and fire. So that leaves us like we need a dragon or a fire type. Let's take a look at some dragon types, see if anything can help us there. Like a Raging Bolt does not look too bad here. It gives us rising voltage as well, which I like. Yeah, I could be... well, no, see, the problem with Raging Bolt is Volcarona, but we could run one of those Shiesty Dragon Tail sets. That would be pretty cool. Kind of helps us. We end up with a bit of a Great Tusk problem, is the biggest concern there. We end up with a little more than a bit of a Great Tusk problem. We end up with quite a Great Tusk problem. And we do have our Mega slot still open, though. Is there a Mega that does this for us? Like, kind of. If we let Melmetal go, which I don't think is the biggest threat in the world. If we let that go, Like a Latios does not look terrible here. Yeah, so the reason I'm not adding Pharaoh, because Lauren has apparently been spamming it in chat, although I haven't really been reading. I've learned to tune Lauren out. But anyway, the reason we're not going Pharaoh, look at fire types. We need a fire resist. We're not going Pharaoh. It's that simple. Mega Chomp, says someone. Yeah, I don't think if I would... No, we're not going to run a Mega Chomp here. Some recommendations for Mega Latias. It does get Mystical Fire, right? It's okay. I'm still terrified. Not terrified. I'm worried about... Actually, no. I'm terrified of Mega Scizor. We got to go with that, like, Fizz-Def, freaking Terrifier, Glow King thing. If we're going to go this angle. Even with Mystical Fire, we need more. We can't be losing the Mega Scizor. This also is not a reliable Ogerpon switch-in, but I guess if we have a Fizz-Def Glow King, that kind of makes it okay. This leaves us in such a scary position against Volcarona, which I think is an unacceptably bad position. I feel like this doesn't work. I think the Glow King doesn't work. I don't think there's any Pokemon that could successfully finish this team. Yeah, I don't see it. We need removal too. It's like this is too much. Let's look at the Megatar version. Let's give that a go. Because that gives us rocks, which I like. And I know King Gambit technically could give us rocks, but come on now. I think with this, I really like Ferrothorn. That just jumps out at me here. Because looking at a lot of the things we were struggling with the last team, this gives us a strong starting point. I think probably from here we want like a Defog Lando. Let's make a we lose to list here. Let's make a we lose to list. We lose 2. Okay. Diancie, kinda. You know, Mega Pharaoh can get Mystical Fired, so it's not comfortable. Goldengo, kinda. Once again, you know, could use a little beefing up on that side. It's looking like an Olo. I fear it may be looking like an Olo, folks. Lauren asks, why aren't we considering Weavile? Because it doesn't do what we need it to do. Oh, like, why don't we have a Coco, Ival, Weavile team? I think that'll be too difficult to support defensively. We start off with 3 Pokemon that have no defensive utility. That's just not great. Yeah. We can maybe make it work. But also I just think, well, I mean, no, we could maybe look into Weavile further. I just feel like you're stacking too many weaknesses there. Yeah, Pharaoh really mended the world here. We lose to Mega Scizor pretty badly, actually. Yeah. So if we go all out, it would need to be a Scald set, which even then is not... It's not really anything to rely on, is it? It's unfortunate. Any Pursuit Trappers that like can help us here? No. Mega Scizor is such a plague on building in this tier. It's like such a free matchup if you just slap on like a Moltres, but it's so difficult to deal with just that incredible bulk and that SD, those SD sets. Maybe, well, hold on. There may be an angle. There may be an angle we can go here. Maybe like, I mean, we could go with like an ID Pharaoh. That's probably not very good though. Recommendation for talk specs. I want to pivot though. You know, there's another idea that could be interesting, which is like we could go Slowbro with like a fire move in the last slot. I think Zigzagoon will cover our weaknesses, says Gil. I wish. I wish. Recommendation for Excadrill, but that doesn't fix our Scizor issues. And also just, yeah, Volcarona. Volcarona just looks really tough. It does look like Toxapex is kind of the bee's knees here, but I really would have liked Flip Turn and Wish support for these. But it just doesn't look doable. It's like, I think Olo would be better in almost every matchup, but not in some important ones. I was thinking of eject packs. I think Toxapex with eject button is definitely like a version. But I want to look again and see if there's anything else we can do. Are there any megas that like have been fixing a lot of the struggles we've been encountering throughout this process? I don't really think so. I feel like it probably will be T-Tar. I think that's what does the most for our team and kind of just keeps it functioning. We could also just go a total, like, you know, more offensive direction, but I don't really want this to turn into one of those kinds of teams. I want this to be a bit more of a bulky team. Trishula says, add a hidden power fire Abomasnow. Still salty about that one, eh? You think I would bring a Mega Abomasnow against you without hidden power fire? Come on. You should have known, honestly. See, the problem is we go with, you know, whatever, like a hidden power or something, Slowbro. Then we get... Like, I want to run Olo. Olo is so good here. Olo is everything we need here, but then... Like, Glow King could kind of work here. With Firium. Slowbro could kind of work as well. Slowbro could kind of work as well. Similar set. Maybe we run like a hidden power fire Lando. I feel like that might be better than we think. Maybe it'll be terrible. But if we do that, we can run an Olo. I feel like we go with that. Something that does worry me about this matchup is just ID Zama. It's not that common, but it's really tough for us to deal with. Like, Coco versus Zama. I guess we just have to play carefully with Coco. Yeah, but that's not great. Like, we gotta go hard I-Val, and if it's like a heavy slam set, we just fold. I mean, that's not good. But I guess we can run Toxic on this, so that's good. So I think this is probably the move. I think you need another Pokemon to take advantage of terrain. This is just balance with Coco. That was kind of the idea. I wasn't trying to make this like full E-terrain. I guess maybe maybe the title was a bit deceptive now that I think of it. That wasn't the intention to like trick you. But when I made this stream, I was thinking, oh, we're gonna build. I was thinking we were just going to build a you know, something like this. We can go Stone Edge last. I think that's fine. I can see some prefer Ice Punch, but given our Volcarona situation, we probably go with Stone Edge. Actually, I think we do go Ice Punch here. I think we do. But then like so many random things, you just can't hit that hard. But remember that last time I used T-Tar Stone Edge and it like could not hit anything? Let's go Ice Punch. I don't know how much speed you typically run on these things. I'm going to go with like 0 for now, and we'll, you know, we can see how we feel. I'm gonna go with my favorite for Hawthorne set: Leech Seed, Protect, Power Whip. So good, love it. What do we want to go? Physical. Let's go special on this. Physical Lando and physical on Mola. So we got 2 special walls, 2 physical walls. And we'll just go U-turn EQ. I don't love this set, but it is what it is. And I think it might be terrible, but it might be better than we think. Let's give it 4 to make sure that outspeeds Landorus, but for the rest, I think I'm okay with a really bulky set here. Let's just make sure there's 2 shots Mega Scizor. We could also go with a special Lando set. That could be okay here. Is special Lando a thing in Natdex? Does it ever run Earth Power? It does, 15% of the time. Yeah, that would help with Zama as well. I think when we actually do go a special Lando here, that kind of just makes more sense for our team. That works. I think that's a fine calc. And how much is Bullet Punch at? Okay, but we're defensive. So, okay. That's good. And then we'll just do we want to go Helmet? No, let's just go HDB. I think that's fine here. Wish, Protect. I promise I'm not addicted to Alomomola, but it's just really good. It's just really good. I can't stop the fish, you can't stop the fish, nobody can. This does give us quite the scare against Volcarona, though, if we go Earth Power on this guy. Like, Taunt Coco helps, but I really don't think that's enough. If it's like, well, I guess if it's not Substitute, Mola can beat it. And if it is Substitute, well, we lose. Don't you insta-lose to Lorb, I-Val in terrain? No. Not unless we like let our entire team get chipped. Because we have a Lando and a Mola that can handle that decently well. You can also just go Lando, switch Pharaoh in, then, I mean, Yeah, I think we're fine. But we'll see what happens. Let's just give it a run and see what happens. Okay. Obviously not good that we're dealing with Rabombi, but we can actually just taunt. Well, hold on. We have Defog. So that helps, but we're not fast Defog. We should probably make Lando speedy. Yeah, we probably should, shouldn't we? Yeah, we probably ought to make Lando fast. Because otherwise, well, maybe we just play the removal game in those cases. Let's taunt. If you predict this and go for Moonblast, you're insane. Okay, yeah, I figured nobody does that, right? Nobody. Okay, we can U-turn here. Oh wow, staying in. I don't know why you would do that, but okay. We can go Mola on this, and we can just flip turn. We can go back into Coco, and then we can blow this thing up with a Thunderbolt. Okay, and let's just check Coco calc here. Thunderbolt is confidently killing. And let's check that flip turn damage, see what kind of investment this thing is. Yeah, that does indicate not much in the way of defense. So let's just Thunderbolt this thing. I can stop anytime I want. It's not my fault all of Momola is broken. Okay, I figure we just blow this thing up with a Z move, right? Okay, good Raging Bolt switch, but like I'm kind of okay. Let's Hidden Power Ice. We can do a good bit. Yeah, going for that. I mean, that's not very good. Let's go for that. Wow, that okay. Unfortunate critical hit Thunderbolt there. Obviously not what you want to see. I think at this point we can hazard stack. Let's go T-Tar, Mega Evolve, and get rocks up. And then go back into Pharaoh and keep stacking. Yeah, like I think it's worth letting it get up webs if we just stack up hazards. I don't really see how my opponent handles this. Yeah. Like I feel pretty good about this. This is scary though. So let's go hard Lando. Okay, we're gonna see that just get sacked. Cool. Yeah, okay, I'll just click Earth Power here. That works. Okay, unfortunate special attack drop. That's kind of lame, but we can go Pharaoh here. I mean, what else is a Pharaoh good for? We can Power Whip. No problem. There is a very real world in which we lose to Goldango here. Like, we just get smoked by the gold. Okay, mixed. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, that's a scary thing. Because we're slow Lando, there's a very real world in which we just get smoked by gold. I think for that, I think we gotta go speedier on Lando. That's what this game is teaching me. Let's go Earth Power here. Oh, it's super slow gold. Thank God. That could have been bad. That really could have been bad. Yeah, we'll go faster Lando right after this game. All those copies were bothering me. I look away for a second and Olo is on the team. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not really. When Olo stops being broken, I'll stop spamming Olo. That's the deal. We can just go Coco and then just Vacuum Wave twice, can't we? I mean, yeah, like that. Let's just do this. Like, yeah, okay, sure. Like, nice kill, but yeah, we're a booster special attack spec Zyvel. I think we can just wrap this game up here. Yeah, and this is dying, guaranteed, pretty sure. GG. Okay. Nice and oh my god, our elo is so low. Let me ask chat if we can do multiple games at a time. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, this looks like an interesting matchup. I think... Ooh, it's kind of a weird one. I think I want to lead with Mola. Matches up pretty well. Okay, yeah, Diancie lead, cool. Let's just flip turn here. Alright, gets up one of those. Let's go Landorus and just defog that away. Let's see. Okay, people say no. Fine. I'll slowly ladder up one game at a time. Alright. Let's go Mola in case of Mystical Fire. Actually, okay. Well, hey, this works. Let's flip turn. That's banded knockoff. Did 0. Did 0. Let's U-turn here. Perfect. Let's go for Big Pursuit. Oh no, it didn't switch. Don't get Focus Blasted, T-Tar. Oh, it just used Chili. Okay, thank God. Had me worried there for a second. I'm clicking Big Ice Punch. Oh no, I should've, yeah, never mind. Wait, Hydrapple cut? I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm insane. I'm insane. There's nothing else that can be said about it. Anyway, what's going to come in here? I think I just Ice Punch again, honestly. Yeah, get some damage on an Ival. Okay. Not really sure what this wants to do. We can scout with Olo. Oh, Specs Focus Blast comes in and blows up Olo. Okay. I think that has to be, yeah, that's Specs. Specs guaranteed. Cool. That could be threatening for us in the end game, so we have to be aware of that. Glow King here is probably getting... Okay, I don't know what... Calc is being weird with Regenerator, but okay, we killed a Crawdaunt. Cool. Yeah, why am I low elo? The reason is Echoed Voice. Yeah. Okay, let's go Coco here on the Chili Reception, because it was pretty obvious. Landorus is going to come in. I think we U-turn. I think this is a Scarf Lando and it'll U-turn. Okay, yep. We're in kind of a bad spot here, so I think we need to play a little bit more aggressively. Can Ival kill here with a Vacuum Wave? No, not quite. I don't know why you'd go Diancie. Like, I would think you'd go Glow King after the... I can't really understand that play. But I don't think Pharaoh dies to a Mystical Fire, so maybe we can go into that. It switched out earlier, so probably it can't hit us. So let's go into that, and let's just go for Power Whip. If it can hit us, we probably... Oh, that's not good. So now we're very much at risk of losing. Thank God we hit. If we didn't hit there, we'd definitely lose. We're now at risk of losing to Moonblast from this Ival. But okay, we know this is Scarf, so we can protect here for free. We see Earthquake come out. Great. I don't think I'm going to go for the read here. I think I'm just going to go into Landorus. Okay, Hydrapple comes in. Fine. We can just U-turn here for free, and then we can just go T-Tar, which will always live. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe a Leaf Storm will kill Tyranitar. Yeah, Leaf Storm probably will do it. I guess let's just see what it is. I feel like most will probably be Giga Drain. Yeah, okay, we see Giga Drain come out. Good. And here, I see no reason not to click Ice Punch. We really want chip on Ival. Nothing switches in. I think we have to... Well, this is an interesting one. So our play is definitely... I think we need to keep T-Tar. Weirdly enough, I feel like the Pokemon that's not really going to be making, flipping burgers in this end game is Ival. I think we toss the Ival, and then we get Pharaoh in and start Leech Seeding. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Okay, Ival's gonna come in. We can protect here, though. Then we can go Coco. Can we live? No, but it'll get the speed boost. Right. Kind of forgot about that one, guys. Not gonna lie. Wow, that's not good. I forgot I'd give it the speed boost, so then it could go. I think we still go Coco anyway. Less than 50% chance for it to hit 2. Let's go for the Thunderbolt here. Okay, yeah, good. Nicely done. Gotta respect that. Let's go Pharaoh on the U-turn, and then we can protect and Focus Blast. Stalling out the Focus Blast seems to me like a solid way of going about this. That's a perfectly valid way to win. Terra is, yeah, there's no Terra in this format. We might be too weak to Ival. Somebody said that earlier. They may have been right. You know what might be good on this team is our own Mega Scizor. That's a pivot. That has Bullet Punch. Let's go Lando this time. I think Lando maybe can live one. Great. We love that. Focus Blast has a good chance to kill here, actually. So let's sack, what's our most useless Pokemon? Let's sack Coco here. Okay, wow, all right. Let's go Pharaoh again on the probable U-turn. Yep. Ival comes in, as it would. Let's Protect here, of course. I love this set. Protect Leech is so good. Focus Blast, we see again, of course. We can go Lando. Okay, it hits this time. We can go Pharaoh. We can Protect. Okay, and then we're going to Protect again. And it's time to see... what? Okay, that was like an absolute max roll on an Adamant. That sucks. All right, good game. That blows. Wow. All right, but yeah, that showed us this team is definitely too Ival weak. Because we have so many Fairy weeks and then just this Ferrothorn. So let's revise. The team also moved pretty quickly, so we might not need... Let's go with the Glow King version. That also allows us to run a better Lando set. So we can go Flamethrower. What do we want to run on Coco is an interesting question. Because we got this Double Z situation now. I think Double Z is okay here, actually. Sludge Bomb, and I think we do want to go Toxic because Volcarona is still super, super scary. And yeah, we can go Physical here. I think that'll be better. Yeah, we can run Toxic Earthquake now. And let's make sure this outspeeds gold. Might as well. Let's just go for the outpace on Tusk. Hit that 301. Max HP. And let's put the rest into defense. I think that's, well, with that little. Yeah, defense is fine. Okay, let's give this a go. I've got to use the bathroom quickly. I'll be back in a second. All right, this looks like the kind of team we should be comfortable against. Let's say HF. I like Landorus here because it can just poison anything except that. And go Slowking here. Scare this thing out. Good. I think I'm just going to knock off this time. Okay, Pharaoh comes in. I did want this knocked, so I can't complain too much about that. We can go Slowking here. And we can go Chili again. Actually, no. Let's just click Flamethrower this time. I'm sensing it'll stay in. Yeah, okay, we got it. And there also just wasn't much drawback. Like, we weren't in a terrible spot if it switched out, so that's fine. Somebody said, remember, you are weak to Tusk now. Yeah, true. I mean, Pharaoh makes that less of a severe issue, but it's something to consider. We can go Pharaoh here. Psychic, okay, I think that's Specs. Yeah, because it did that much, so that is Specs. We can go, okay, good switch, but I'm just going to click Rocks here. Lopunny's going to come in. Okay, so we can switch into Lando before it gets scrappy to drop that attack. And then we can go into Glowking. Okay, U-turn, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just going to click Toxic here. I'm perfectly happy to poison the Olo. Oh, and it misses on me, bad luck. Let's U-turn, and we can, let's go into Slowking, because I don't want it to be too easy for the Lopunny to come in. And, yeah, we're slower. Oh, I forgot to make this minimum speed. And we can just Chili Reception here. This Olo always gets off the field here. Yeah, and this is absolutely a T-Tar, and I'm going to Pursuit this time. Oh, good read. Good read. Yeah. Well played. But it's okay. We get it next time. We're good. And we can now click Thunderbolt with iVal. So it didn't really matter that we missed that prediction because we're still in a pretty good spot. Okay, here. Ooh. Let's go Pharaoh. I'm feeling the return is going to come out here. Okay, no, we just get CC'd. All right, that's fine. We can go. I think iVal lives any hit here. Yeah, iVal pretty confidently lives any hit, so we can just go into this and click Thunderbolt. This will absolutely obliterate Moltres if it tries to come in here. Moltres tried to come in there. Yeah, that's... Whew, wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. Let's restart the music here. Did I wash my hands? Yes, of course. The bathroom's like 10 steps away. I always gotta wash your hands. Can't be unhygienic. That's if you ever look and smell like you're a Showdown streamer, that's when the real problem starts. Okay. We go this on the Psychic, and that is, as we've established, that is Spec. So we're gonna just Chili Reception here, and if it stays in, it stayed in. Okay. Now we Pursuit Trap this. And we kill it. Good. You know what? Fair trade. I sacrificed the Slowking. They got their thing. I think that trade was in our favor. I think we have the resources to trade away this end game far better than our opponent does. I believe what did we let go of? We probably let go of the T-Tar, right? Yeah, I feel like the Slowking's chipped enough. Let's just knock off here. Oh, actually, we should have ice. I don't know why I did that. That was just me being bad there. But that's okay. Coco. Does Coco live here? No. Maybe it's not guaranteed to. So let's just go into this and Thunderbolt here. Okay, that'll be a very confident 2-shot. Good stuff. And we just see a forfeit. Good game. Oh my god, 1300s. We got no points for that. Come on. Let's get some real opponents in here. Okay, this looks like one of those teams we spam Moonblast against. But let's lead with Tapu Koko. I think it matches up pretty well against most of the team, and it scares out the Zard Y, which I like. Yeah, like this, I see one resist to Moonblast. Or no, I see two resists, but neither of them can really last very long. Let's go Landorus here. I don't really want to chance a Scarf. Okay, it's just going to go for that. Let's Toxic right off the bat. Okay, and Toxic, I mean, hey, you really can't complain about that, because now we can defog forever. But not really, because we're faster. Let's go, hold on. Can Ival kill after poison damage? Good chance. Let's go Ival here as the rocks go back up, and we can start our Moonblast adventures. Melmet, oh, it's AV. That took it pretty well. But we have Pharaoh, so the fact that it's AV and there's a Wishmola. Yeah, that's actually not great. Okay, we can protect here. Solar Beam is the craziest read ever. That literally covered nothing and screwed you over big time if we went T-Tar. I'm going to go Tyranitar here. I have no idea why you would do that. Oh my god, are you serious? Well, that's really bad. That was our rocker too, so I think we lose now. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, well, let's go into this, and, wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We can Thunderbolt the Melmetal. Yeah, wow. Yeah. That's really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. We can go Ival here and click Moonblast, which is good, but yeah, we're losing this game. Yeah, Focus Blast Zard Y is not really a thing. I think it's just for Tyranitar and nothing else, which is frustrating that we ran into it, but that's Pokemon for you. Yeah, we have to sack something here. What's the sack? I feel like Glow King, not that important, but it can take a hit at least. Pharaoh can't even do that. But Pharaoh's really good for Bolt, and it can annoy with Leech Seed and Protect, so I think we sack Glow King. Yeah, that loss of T-Tar was absolutely tragic. Okay, we can go into this in U-turn. Our opponent never risks this Zard, we know that. We've got to... Wait, what? Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, I guess the Fire Blast could miss. I have no idea why you risk Zard there. Like, you have no I mean, you just win if you play safely. Like, you're taking completely unnecessary risks to beat me harder, which is, I mean, fine, I guess, but no, that was not well played. I mean, like, the Focus Blast on T-Tar kind of ended the game. But yeah, guys, just like their opponent there, even though they, like, won more, you don't get any points for winning more. When you're in a guaranteed win position, don't risk throwing away your best Pokemon. Like, there's just no reason. So yeah, that obviously sucked, but I feel like we didn't really misplay. That was just a case of Zard Y being Zard Y. I have no idea why they clicked Solar Beam first, to be honest. I don't know what happened that game. Maybe we need to take this team in a more offensive direction. Let's go T-Tar, probably on the Slowking switch. Wow, just say, I'm going to stay in on the Ival with my Kyurem. I don't understand these people. All right, but we get a big knockoff. Cool. It's almost certainly going to... I was going to say it's almost certainly going to stay in, because... But okay, went for that. All right, we froze. That's kind of nice. Let's go for knockoff, and then we can get up rocks. Wow, switching to Slowking. I don't... Like, what is going on? Okay, we get Axe. I feel like today is like go for your hardest reads on every turn day. Like, we're fine. I think we're gonna win this game, but it's I don't understand why people are playing like this. Will I ever do a Mega Pincer stream? Absolutely. Yeah, big fan of Mega Pincer. Yeah, so Landorus was kind of the worst possible switch there because now everything dies to Aura Sphere. Yeah. So, like, on the off chance this is Scarf. Not really off chance, honestly. Seemed fairly likely at this point, now that I think about it. Let's go Pharaoh. Is that Specs damage? That's Specs damage. Wow. Okay, let's Leech Seed. Okay, we can protect here. Alright, let's spike up. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. Ival can handle this any day of the week, so just get up a few more spikes. Oh my god, it's Substitute. Okay, let's go Coco. We cannot let this thing set up. Sucker doesn't kill. Good. Oh wow. We can Z here as we go down. That's fine. Oh my god. This has been an astounding stream. We can actually maybe Vacuum Wave here. I kind of like that better. Okay, let's go this, and let's go for a big Inferno. Okay, good. Now we win with Vacuum Wave. We can always break sub with Flamethrower, so we're fine to just click here. Wow, this has been... Like the stream if you also have no idea what's going on today. I just realized that T-Tar sack was kind of a throw, but it's fine. GG. Okay, wow. Alright, well, that was... I don't know what to say about that game. Someone says it isn't a stupid play if it works. No, it very much can't. You can make stupid plays that work. Because there would be like many very likely plays your opponent could go for that it would be bad for, and you could have had a play that covered everything with no risk. That would still be a stupid play, even if it worked. Yeah, okay. So, looking at this team, I kind of like the look of leading Coco and just smashing something with an Electrium. Yeah, I think we stick with the plan. This should kill any Kartana. Good. Okay. Solid start. Glamora comes in. Yeah, I'm okay to just double T-bolt this, I think. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's go for another one. Great Tusk wants to come in. Fine. Yeah, I think U-turn into Tusk is fine. Okay, we U-turn, Zard comes in. But which Zard? Truly the question. Probably we can just go Slowking and Chilly Reception. Maybe in retrospect, not a good play. Should have kind of kept it healthy for Prim. Oh, are we having a freeze? Okay, we just get Scorching Sanded. So, yeah, I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I think we just click Pursuit. I think that seems fine. Okay, cool. All right, good damage. Good damage. Yeah, let's get up a rock. Make sure that Zard can never enter, and now we can go into Ferrothorn and start spiking up. All right. We can Leech Seed now. Somebody said Solar Beam baits in the T-Tar. Yeah, but you're assuming they knew we had Protect. Like, if I just went hard T-Tar there, they lost. I don't see why you would ever make that play unless you know I was Protect on Pharaoh. Which, maybe they knew our sets. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Okay, I feel like we can go T-Tar here. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a big knockoff. All right, fine. Yeah, pretty sure Ival can just come in here and Aura Sphere. Oh yeah, that's killing for sure. That looks good. Let's just do that. Okay, good stuff. Looking like a pretty solid game for us here. Primarina, all right, it's not really a threat. Just Pharaoh Power Whip, I'm thinking. Yep, sub, not a problem unless we miss like a million times. Yep, looking good. We'd have to miss a ton for this to be an issue. And we can actually Leech Seed here. Higher accuracy. Oh, never mind. Oh, that still works. That's hilarious. I had no idea. Interestingly, we might want to... You know what I think we do? We go Slowking here. Yeah. Because we actually don't want to give the Tusk an opportunity to do its thing. So we want to go Slowking here. Now we can go Ival and we can Moonblast for the win. And we know it's not Custap Berry Brim because it's leftovers. Glamora is going to just die on entry. Zard's going to get sacked too. And then we're going to kill the Tusk. GG. Okay, and we're in 1600s. Good. We're slowly but surely gaining back our elo. Pink across. How good would a Psychic type priority move that ignores Psychic Terrain's priority negation be? Probably pretty good, but it depends on the circumstances of the move, of course. Super weird team. Not really sure what to say about this. Landorus with EQ and Toxic looks great. Pharaoh looks pretty nice. Hazards look pretty nice. Let's just lead Landorus. Okay, Hippo, let's poison this thing. Okay, we poison it, we don't get poisoned. Great trade, I'm happy with that. If we got poisoned, our Lando's longevity would be threatened, but now it's not. Okay, we get Whirlwinded out. Kind of interesting to Whirlwind a Landorus, but now we know it's probably slack off Earthquake, so it likely can't touch us, which is great. Let's go into this, and I'm just going to click Earthquake. I think kill this thing immediately. Like, why? Okay, well, let's get it this time. Okay, unfortunate that we didn't get to kill the Excadrill there, but not the end of the world. Probably going to be a dragon move, so we can go into Ival here. Very unlikely we die here. Yeah, okay, it was a dragon move. Pretty scary though, Mega Chomp. We'll have to be wary of that. I think I realistically see either the gold or Empoleon coming in here, so let's Thunderbolt. Okay, and it is the gold. Is that an Assault Vest Goldengo? It's either that or it's specially defensive. That's wild. I think we can go Slowking here. Okay, it's just specially defensive. All right, good to know. Let's Flamethrower this thing. All right. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know what to say about this. This is the weirdest thing. Let's Chili. Okay, we're just going to die. Fair enough. We can go Landorus here and just click Earthquake, though. Specially defensive Goldengo. Wow. Okay, well, we kill it. Gold out of the way. That's really good for our Ival. Now, look at Aura Sphere. That was I think our opponent made a huge mistake there. We can U-turn here, and we can just go into Ferrothorn every time. Or Ferrothorn, however you want to say it. We can just go for Spikes. Entry hazards look great, especially now that there's nothing to stop Vacuum Wave. Probably going to see a Fire Blast come out here. Can we live that? No. Is it worth trying to keep Pharaoh around? Like, if we go Ival here, how much is that taking? Yeah, so we're not going to risk Ival, is the thing. We never risk Ival. I think we go for a Leech Seed and just eat the Fire Blast. Okay, good, and we survive, which is great. So now we can actually get this into Vacuum Wave range, which could be relevant later. Okay, gonna go for Protect again here. Okay, obviously that's not great, but we kill with power. Well, let's just go for, yeah, okay, and we get Earthquake, fine. Ival and Aura Sphere. This thing should be dead, by the way, this Excadrill. Still salty. Never forget. Okay, Hippao is dead. So now if we manage to stall out these sand turns without losing, we win, basically. We can go Lando here every time. We can click Earthquake. Excadrill did not get lucky this time. Me personally, I'm greedy. I never run a plus speed nature on my Mega. Okay, this one isn't greedy. Fair enough. I respect the the patience, but we still win this end game every time. Yeah, we can just go for Gigavolt Havoc here. No reason to preserve the Z move. Okay, let's Thunderbolt. All right, fine. And yeah, we just win this with Aura Sphere. Yeah, that never kills. And let's make this Fire Blast probably better. Okay, GG. That always kills. And that was a pretty solid Elo opponent. Okay, so we're restoring our Elo, which is probably what this was about. Which is honestly mostly what the stream was about, was getting our Elo back. Or at least a big part of what the stream was about. This is not a free matchup, but I really like the look of getting Ival in and clicking Thunderbolt, because I don't see any like really comfortable switch-ins for Ival. I actually kind of want to lead Ival because it does well into Chomp and Tusk, and I think we can fire off a Thunderbolt right off the bat, to be honest. Okay, it's going to be Lopunny. Okay, let's go into Pharaoh to just get a little damage off on the Fake Out. Okay, and Celesteela is going to switch in immediately. So probably not Fake Out, because if you have it, you always go for it there. Flamethrower from this does not very much, so I think we can get up a Spike here. Somebody in chat says, oh, it's this guy. You have any team info? If so, share it, drop it in chat. I'm going to Leech Seed this thing. Okay, interesting. Let's go Slowking on this. I'm so tempted to click Z-Fire here. I think we... Let's Toxic, and if the... Okay, yeah, I was going to say, the reason I didn't want to click it is because the Chomp might come in. If Goldengo came in, then I would have clicked Z-Fire. We can go Landorus here, just to get off and Intimidate, scout what this thing wants to do. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's U-turn. Okay, catch the Tusk coming in. Solid. We can go Ival now, and we can click Thunderbolt. As I said, like, the Tusk never stays in there. Okay, good damage on Celesteela. That looks like it is a special set. Wait, hold up, no. I'm surprised, I'm impressed. No, it is a special set. Because that did 65, so probably a special set. Okay, so now, and they definitely know we're specs now, so let's keep that in mind as well. We can go Pharaoh now. I think that's fine. Yeah, because it covered this Protect and the Tusk swap. I actually just want a Power Whip. I want that damage. CC has a chance to kill, but probably not going to stay in. And I can go Slowking again here. I'm totally fine with that. So we want to defog, definitely, when we can. Let's Chilly Reception. Celesteela is going to come in. All right. That's fine. How much is Heavy Slam doing to Tyranitar? I probably should have checked that earlier. Okay, it's doing a good chunk, but not... Is our T-Tar... What about Mega? Do we get... Oh, we get heavier. Good, good, good. We get heavier, folks. Okay. We could just go Lando and defog here, but I don't really want to let the Celesteela have that all back. I kind of want to knock something off. Let's go in and knock something off. I think that's better. I don't think we're in any kind of rush to defog with Landorus. Our opponent's team isn't super threatening. If we don't lose, we win. Pink across 2025. Did I say that? I must have misspoke. I did not intend to say something so foolish. But yeah, here, I was thinking we'd probably get the knock on Tusk, and that works for me. This Tusk boots have kind of been a plague on my existence. I'm actually going to stay in here and click Ice Punch, because I really don't see you not clicking Rapid Spin here, but worst case scenario, Tyranitar is not a great loss. Okay, wow, that even better. Didn't even Rapid Spin, just went for a knockoff for some reason. We can go Pharaoh now. Iron Barbs will, I believe, kill. I think it does, or maybe it does 10. Is it 10? Let's see. We'll find out. We'll find out live how much Iron Barbs does. Looks like it is 12, so we kill the Tusk. Good stuff. I want to go Landorus here, because I think we're going to see a fighting move come out. If we get Triple Axle, well played by my opponent. We get Triple Axled. Okay, good. And now we can go into Gloking here and scout the potential Triple Axle. And now we definitely are in the territory where we want to defog when we have the opportunity. Okay, just going to click Frustration again. Good to know. I think it's time to go for the big Inferno Overdrive. Yep, okay, we catch the Celesteela. That's a solid kill. And worst case scenario, Garchomp came in, took a lot of damage, and then it was going to die to Toxic soon, so I'm okay with that. Do we let this go? I don't think we do. I think Pharaoh is kind of useless at this point. I think let's go into that, and we can protect Stall. Taz asks, Pink, my job hasn't paid me yet, and I'm about to crash out. Thoughts? Is the person who's managing you, are they unreliable, or do they almost always get in the payment? That's, I think, there's a lot of missing context here. Okay, went for the double protect, didn't get it, but it clicked Outrage for some reason, so cool. Okay, Chomp dead. All right, Lop going to come in, fine. Yeah, let's let the poor thing die. Pharaoh's taken so much abuse this game. And we can go into this, and we probably U-turn here. Yeah, Chestnut comes in, cool. Ival can kill most Goldengo with a Moonblast. So let's just do that. We can get a read on what this Goldengo is. Moonblast isn't bulletproof, right? If it is, it is. No, I don't think it's bulletproof. Yeah, because I remember back in like Gen 7 UU, things would run... What am I trying to say? Things would run Moonblast... Sylveon would run Moonblast to not lose to set up Como. It was pretty cool. Okay, let's Sludge Bomb this thing. Okay, fair enough. Let's Thunderbolt this. Quick Attack does not kill. If it's Scarf, we're definitely in trouble. Make it rain at -1 though. Okay, we Shadow, we T-Bolt here. Okay, it's not Scarf, we're fine. Yeah, we just sack this, and then we go into Ival. Yeah, Quick Attack, critical hit wouldn't have even done it there, GG. Solid, okay. We've hit our stride with this team, and it looks like Gloking is doing pretty well. This looks like a Moonblast time. Probably going to be a Landorus lead. I think we want to respond to that. Indeed, it is the real Pink across. Yeah, I think we want to respond to the... Well, is this one of those games where no, I don't think this is one of those games where we double hazard stack. Although, I've managed to make it high ladder enough to meet you. I suppose so. We are on a bit of a recovery, but yeah. I have been here, I think, on regular streams before. Pinka, will you do UU at any point? Probably not. I don't think a lot of people play UU. I mean, I know a lot of people do, but as a YouTuber, it's in my best interest to play metagames that people play, and I think NatDex and OU are both more popular than UU. Hit my mic onto the keyboard there. I'll give them a little smiley face. Now let's think about this. Against the Lando lead, I think I actually just want to lead with Ival. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, this is fine. I'm actually just going to go for a Specs T-Bolt. Okay, kill right off the bat. Great. That is good. Now we Moonblast and Vacuum Wave a ton of stuff. Now remember, we did identify Zama is a threat. So we actually no, we have a Fizz-Def Slowking. So we're looking really good now. Yeah, that Moltres dying immediately was great news. Gambit wants to come in. It is Supreme Overlord. So Landorus Intimidate will not give it the, a crazy boost. So that's good. We can just U-turn here. If it stays in, we probably go Coco. Great, we get the U-turn off. Let's take a look at that damage. Calc's saying that should have done 6. So this is a absolute max defense Landorus. Absolute max defense. Okay. Normally, I'd want to go Ival and Moonblast this thing. But on the off chance this is defensive Fly Z, because Ival just looks so good. Like, Ival is an immediate, basically just a, well, maybe it's not a free win here. I mean, it does really well against Gambit, but it does get outsped by Ogerpon. Yeah, I actually think we're okay. I don't think we rely on Ival so much in this endgame that we can't risk it at all. I think we can go Ival and Moonblast here. The biggest problem will be King Gambit, but I don't think we should be afraid of defensive. Well, you know what? I mean, well, yeah, no, I don't really know what to say, but I think we're still in an okay position, but I guess it was exactly as I feared. We absolutely go for the Gigavolt Havoc. This is the biggest remaining threat to our team. Critical hit, fantastic, very happy with that, and we also get confirmation that that is Assault Vest, and Thunderbolt will kill here. Okay, so yeah, we're still fine, but it got a little scary there. The most threatening Pokemon at this point is Zama, but between Lando and Slowking, I don't really see it being a big issue. Yeah, I think we go immediately Slowking on this. And we just, well, hold on. Oh, that Stone Edge indicates that this is banded. So we can Toxic here. Al asks, Pink Across, what are your thoughts on the Quaquaval ban in UU? I don't really have much to say about it. Quaquaval doesn't seem like a super threatening Pokemon, but it's UU, so I don't know. I don't really play UU. Okay, so we might die to a superpower here. That's the risk. Well, if we stay in, we probably do die to a superpower, but if we switch out, we might get Horn Leeched and blown up. I don't think we want to let go of Pharaoh. Well, no, given there's a Raging Bolt, but like, we have a Slowking. I think we're fine to let go of Pharaoh here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, because we just go Landorus here every time. It's so nice not having to worry about Z moves. Oh my god. It's amazing. Okay, that's obviously not what we were hoping for. We can go Tyranitar here. And we can Mega Evo Ice Punch. Okay, we get Volt switched on. That's fine. We can just go Slowking on this. Yeah, let's go T-Tar, just to make sure no Calm Mind funny business happens in this endgame. And we'll just go for an Ice Punch. Oh yeah, yeah, we're fine. We're fine here. Go Landorus and just finish this off with an Earthquake. GG. Okay, good stuff. We're 7-2. It was a rocky start, but we've definitely been hitting our stride with this team. Choice Band Metagross has insane sauce in UU, says Stella Anderson. I can believe that. With Heavy Slam, Knockoff, got some nice new buffs. And then CB Bullet Punch is, of course, you know, kind of doing a mini Scizor thing. Yeah, no, I can believe that CB Metagross is pretty fire. One of my clients was using CB Metagross in draft. Went pretty well. Or no, it wasn't CB Metagross. It just got a critical hit. But it was still pretty cool. Okay. So, wow, all right, this is interesting. I really like the look of clicking Moonblast here, especially if we can chip or knock or, you know, do something to that Pharaoh. I like the idea of a Slowking lead. It matches up well into basically everything except that. Let's go Lando. Okay, we get knocked. That's not great. Let's U-turn. We don't really want a Toxic because there's a solid shot the Hatterene comes in. Okay, we see Zard enter. Fine. Let's go Coco, potentially scare this out and just go for a U-turn here. Probably we can bait in the Pharaoh. And then on the Pharaoh, oh, Hatterene, that's actually really good because if we kill this, we can just go... I think we go T-Tar on this, and... I'm tempted to Pursuit, but I think we just Mega Knockoff. Removing Tusk's item is a worthy cause. We get Pharaoh's item. That's really good. I think I'm happy to Stealth Rock here. I don't think the Pharaoh will kill us. I think it's probably more likely to just go for its, yeah, hazards. And now we can go into Slowking. Okay, let's Fire Blast. Nothing really wants to switch in here. Okay, great, Pharaoh dies. So Moonblast now just looks a lot better. Especially if we can manage. So yeah, I'm just going to click Toxic here. If we die, we can... Wow, that's great. Once again, I'm going to Chilly Reception. And if we get Headlong Rushed here, or we get Knockoff, whatever, we just go Ival and we start clicking Moonblast. So I'm totally okay to let this Slowking die here. Wow, I don't know what my opponent is doing, but I am so happy they're doing it. Can Ival kill a Zard Y? No, Ival does not kill Zard Y, so we can't go into it here. Is there any chance this is a Zardax with a Raging Bolt? I'm going to say no. That's fake. So let's just go into this and let's just click Thunderbolt. Does this Tusk even have Ice Spinner? This might be one of those whack Tusk. I hope I clicked Thunderbolt and didn't misclick HP Ice. Okay, good. We clicked Thunderbolt. Should see if Moist Critical needs coaching. Yeah, I've got it on my calendar. I've got to send him an email. See if he's interested in learning to play. I'll go into Landorus here just to get off and Intimidate. Oh, great. Headlong Rush comes off. We can go... Well, actually, we don't really want to risk Pharaoh. Pharaoh looks really good here for the Bolt. So let's go... Do we go Slowking? Or do we go... Okay, we just get a forfeit. GG. Okay, that's solid. Okay, we're gaining 1684. Eight 2. Yeah, things have been going well this stream after the unfortunate events at the beginning. Xurkitree team. I love Xurkitree, but this team is super weak to Specs Aura Sphere. But I love Xurkitree so much. Amazing Pokemon. Let's lead with Coco. Yeah, Shodex? Absolutely no. Nobody's a scrub for using Shodex. You're bad if you don't. Okay. I kind of want to just go for the Z, but it's probably Sash. So let's just go for Thunderbolt here. Good. I was worried it would Sludge Wave me or something. Or like, if it Meteor Beamed, I would have been in shambles after making that play. Yeah, I have no idea why you're running. We better not lose to a guy running Bisharp. I'll say that for sure. We better not lose to a guy running Bisharp. Okay, in Crown in. And so this is where things get scary. Because we don't really know if this thing's actually booster. Like, it could be weakness policy. But actually, no. No, given the EVs, it's probably... It's probably actually booster energy. And actually, it's good that that got preserved because T-Tar. But no, okay, well, hold on. This is so wrong. Booster speed. There we go. But okay, it's still it's doing too much. Can Landorus come in an Earthquake? +1. Oops. Yeah. Let's go Lando and EQ. I think we have to respond to this swiftly and powerfully. Don't critical hit. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, and we don't kill, but that's fine. We do enough that Ival can finish off. Do we sack this? I kind of want to defog, but at the same time, like, we really don't need to defog here. That's just me wanting things that I don't need. So let's just U-turn. Yeah. Oh, and because it's set up, it got the booster special attack, which is pretty funny because now we can actually Aura Sphere it. Or for a second, I was about to go Coco and U-turn on it. That would have been so bad. Well, actually, hold on. If it's already got the booster special attack, I can go Coco here, right? I can go Coco here and U-turn into Ival. Am I tripping or does that work? I'm pretty sure that works because it got the booster special attack active. Let's find out. Let's test it. Good, it works. Okay, let's use. Yeah. Why wouldn't it? Okay. Funny mechanics with booster energy there. Because it had set up a Calm Mind, special attack became its highest stat. So even though it was EV'd for booster speed, after Calm Minding, it was not booster speed. That's pretty cool. Okay, we U-turn. Definitely this thing gets blown up by Tapu Koko. I mean, Ival, excuse me. I think the real scare, the real thing that's keeping me up at night is the Zard. Maybe we can get up rocks. I think we go for rocks here. Yeah. We're probably going to get Z Hypnosis, which is fine. Like, we can handle that as long as if we either don't get hit or we wake up, we'll be okay. Okay, oh, we just get T-bolted. That's, okay, yeah, that's totally fine. All right. I was worried something far worse would happen. And we can sack T-Tar, it's no concern. We can just knock off here. Okay. Paralyzed? No, but we're fine. Good. Yeah, so rocks are just going to make it so we have a much diminished chance of getting smoked by a Zardex. Okay, and Crown going to just die on entry. Cool. I want to go hard Slowking because I don't want this thing to Swords Dance Trailblaze on me. And I feel like that's exactly what it's wanting to do. How much is Aqua Jet doing to an Ival? I think we just sludge bomb this thing here every time, right? That'll do a good... Yeah, I think we always just sludge bomb here. Because we can finish off with Vacuum Wave. Surging Strikes, that will kill, I think, but that's fine, as I said. I think we can go Coco here and live. Let's just double check that, though. Aqua Jet against Tapu Koko. Say it's like Adamant Mystic Water. Okay, then it's killing, but it's probably not that. Is Ival just the right play there? Because Adamant Mystic Water is not doing that much to an Ival. So yeah, we probably just go Ival and Moonblast. But Coco can taunt. Let's go Coco because it can taunt the potential Zard setup. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we absolutely always kill with Thunderbolt here based on that damage, so we can just go for that again. And we always taunt this. In no world do we give this thing a setup opportunity. Which, it's looking at this team, like how hyper offensive it is, it's probably, yeah, it's his Ardex, of course. Oh, wow, going for the attack is crazy there. But that, like, it's fine. We can just Moonblast twice now and win. Yeah, Moonblast is doing 120 minimum, so that gets the job done for sure. GG. All right, we're in 1700s, 9-2. The elo is being restored, which means next stream, when we try something funky, we'll actually be playing against real opponents. Which is the goal. This stream was mostly about farming elo, but I think this team is pretty good. We definitely needed to recover after the Echoed Voice stream. If you didn't see the Echoed Voice stream, we got some wins. It was pretty funny. It was a pretty funny stream. We used some like Specs Pixelate 200 base power moves with Sylveon. And I think this is the same person we faced before. So now we know that the Landorus is what it is, so let's not get caught off guard by that Landorus again. And I think we lead Lando this time. I like the look of Toxic EQ. We led Ival last time, but now that I know what the Landorus is, I don't want to do that again. Okay, Gambit lead, and it's not Defiant. Great. Yeah, let's Toxic. Okay, good. We catch the Lando. Solid. Like, you never stay in there. Yeah, so okay. Gambit is also, like, a Supreme Lord Gambit is kind of a terrible lead. I'm not really sure what you were hoping to catch. Well, I wouldn't say terrible. I don't understand it. We'll put it that way. Let's get in Pharaoh. So, I think U-turn and then just get up a spike with Pharaoh is pretty solid here. Okay, Landorus is going to U-turn, but that's getting it chipped. So that's not bad. We can protect here. See what it wants to do. Okay, it is just going to have U-turn. Let's go Slowking. Solid. Mystical Fire, not a problem. And now we can just Chilly Reception. But if it did U-turn, because we're so bulky and we have a Z move, Kingambit actually could not have killed us, which is a really cool tech of Fizz-Def Glowking. This Glowking has been working better than Alo. Respect to it. It's been doing what Alo couldn't do. All right, so probably I actually really like the look of just Ko and Coco and Hidden Power Icing here. Yeah, I really like that. We're very likely to kill here. And nothing really wants to switch in and take this. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, that's fine. We can just U-turn here. Last time we stayed in and went for the big Z. So I'm thinking this time the Gambit will probably... Oh, I thought it would Iron Head, but that's fine. Losing our item really is not the end of the world. We can just U-turn. And I'm super happy to do this again. I really don't mind. Okay, and down it goes. That's really good. Yeah, we can kind of chip down this Kingambit. It's not a major threat. We need Landorus alive for Raging Bull, but we don't need it healthy. So I'm pretty happy to keep doing this. Okay, we get Pursuit Trapped, fine. We can Toxic again here. I don't really see this staying in, and we can Poison something, which would be great. And if it does stay in, you know, great play, but yeah, it didn't. Okay. Here, let's go that Kingambit could, it won't kill, but it'll still do a really good chunk. I don't see the fire move coming off, but I don't really want to risk the Pharaoh. That feels dumb. Let's go T-Tar on the U-turn. That's fine. Yeah, hopefully we can get up rocks. Someone says, will you stream for 3 hours since it started earlier? It didn't start earlier. It started the same time as always. Oh, you forgot about daylight savings time. Yeah, so in the US, we have daylight savings time. And that means, well, you're seeing what it means. Okay, that's fine. We can go Slowking now. Yeah, daylight saving times means we turn back our clocks. So, yeah. Okay, I think it's time to go iVal and click Aurasphere. Yeah, so time in the US just shifted an hour. So this is actually my regular streaming time. If that works better for you, that's great. I'll be doing this time for the next 6 months. If it does not work well for you, I'm sorry, I'll be doing this for the next 6 months. Okay, yeah, this is looking really good. We can always just go Slowking here. Even a CB crunch just does not do that much. We can always click Toxic. Moltres, like, that's fine. We can just Chilly Reception. Yeah, this is a really, really, really rough matchup for our opponent. They're getting farmed and they can't really do anything about it. Let's Mega Evolve and go for Rocks here. Just get this guaranteed chip started. We can go Landorus here. Yeah, figure the crunch would come out there. We can U-turn. Yeah, Moltres has to enter there. Let's go iVal for the T-Bolt. Yep. This is so tough. We can go... Let's go Slowking here, potentially on the Ice Fang. If it crunches, obviously that's really easy for us to deal with. We have a ton of Dark Resist. Okay, it's going to Stone Edge. Against that, how much is Pharaoh taking from a Banded Stone Edge? Not killing, so let's go into it. Okay, critical hit, fair enough. iVal always lives, obviously, and we can just Moonblast here. Yeah. So I don't think Thunderclap... Oh, actually, no. Thunderclap is likely to kill here. I very much stand corrected. Let's go Slowking, because that covers Volt Switch. Yeah. Actually, no, we don't live in... I thought we lived in Ivy Cudgel, but we do not. Let's sack Coco. Well, Coco is the one thing that outspeeds, so maybe we don't sack Coco. Let me not throw this game. That's what we're going to do here. We don't sack Lando. Do we sack iVal? It seems so crazy because iVal's iVal and it's been great this game, but I think we do. I don't think iVal is important to winning this game anymore. Yep, that's fine. Goodbye. And we can go into this and we can U-turn here. Okay, it's going to stay in, fine. We go Slowking to ensure no Hornleech business. And then we can Chilly. Okay, that's fine. We go into this, we U-turn again. If it dies, we definitely win the game with Landorus and T-Tar. Yep, that's fine. Sometimes, see, that was a bit of one of those cases where you have to think, because I really had it locked in my head that iVal was so great this game. I was like, oh, iVal, iVal's, it looks amazing. But when I actually looked at the rest of the game, I was like, iVal was amazing. I don't really need it anymore. And sometimes people preserve Pokemon that aren't good anymore and lose the game because of it, or choke a game or throw a game or all that. Okay, we're 10-2. Probably we have time for one, maybe two more. Okay, we're facing this thing again. I'm actually going to lead T-Tar this time, because I want to get up the rocks on Glamora. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of okay. Let's Mega Evolve so we don't die to a Focus Blast, and let's just go for that knockoff. Okay, it's going to Calm Mind. Does an iVal Vacuum Wave kill? It does, it looks like. But this Iron Crown is like 70-something HP. Okay, it should still kill. I think we always just go Slowking here to cover the potential Focus Blast, and just because Slowking is not really that crucial this game. And if it doesn't Focus Blast here, it probably doesn't have it, so we can go Pharaoh. But it does have Focus Blast. Cool. Okay, let's just chili. Okay, we see the Psy Shock. Fine. Like, go into this. We click Vacuum Wave. Polish it off. Cool. This was one of the harder things to deal with, so I'm happy our opponent led with it and kind of tossed it, to be honest. Bin Bags saying, is there a reason you didn't go all in with the terrain and only used one Mon with synergy with Coco? Yes. So one, there are other Tapus that are pretty common. So if you rely on, you know, that, you're going to be a bit unhappy. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, I think we go hard T-Tar on this. Okay, it is Z Hypnosis. So I think we respond. I kind of want to try to wake up, but that feels dumb. I think we go hard Pharaoh. And we can leech. Let's get up one spike. Yeah, Hidden Power does less, so we're not worried about that. I think we'd probably just Power Whip here. But we could spike up again and then go like Tyranitar. That could be fine. Let's do that. I think that's slightly better. Okay, and we end up with a healthy Pharaoh. No complaints there. I think T-Tar lives here. No, T-Tar does not live here. But let's go into it anyway. And then we can just... Because it's... I mean, it's sleeping, right? Xurkitree being a beast. Look at that damage. You gotta respect the Zerk. Come on. And we have a full health Landorus, which we didn't have last game, which is why I'm not so terrified of the Zard. Glamora is going to come in. We always go Pharaoh. That's kind of why we kept Pharaoh around. We can stop this thing from all the mortal spin shenanigans it could ever attempt. Let's go Leech Seed here. And we can go for a third spike. Why not? That's fine. We don't really care about this. Like, getting spiked up doesn't really matter. So we're just going to keep clicking Leech Seed because we don't want to give this thing corrosion. I mean, sorry, excuse me. We don't want to let this thing get its toxic spikes up. We just keep clicking Leech Seed here every time. Yeah, it's nothing more than a minor annoyance that this thing has full hazards up. We're so late in the game, it just really doesn't matter that much. And if the Zard comes in, always immediate Landorus is the response. Someone says, should have went Coco so you can't get slept. Yeah, like that sounds like a good idea, but then what if the Xurkitree isn't Z Hypnosis and now we just gave it Electric Terrain and a free turn to Tail Glow? See what I mean? Let's Power Whip. Cool. Good job, Pharaoh. Okay, let's Leech Seed. Let's Power Whip now. Okay, we get low kicked and killed. Fine. How much is Coco taking from a Sucker Punch? Not killing. So I think we go Coco, go for the Z Electric to guaranteed kill, and then we just taunt the Zard. I think that's always our move here. Okay, good. Definitely we kill with Z plus Leech Seed. No amount of Eviolite and investment is going to save you from that. Okay, and we just taunt here. Mega Evolving there was a mistake. Yeah, because now we kill with... well, let's hope it's not Flame Charge, but we should now be able to guaranteed kill with Iron Valiant. Yep. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a win here. So, okay, I think I'll hit my opponent with the GG there. This was fun. I really liked using Specs Ival. We also got a team where Alomomola was not the move, so that's kind of fun, right? Our opponent, I don't know what's going on with our... There's no way this is a hard decision for you to make. Did it say +4 fallen on Bisharp? No, it didn't. Yeah, I don't know why you don't replace the Bisharp. Like, if this was a Bisharp, I still would have won, but it would have been a harder end game. Yeah, but as for why I didn't go all in on electric terrain, I think the team would have been worse if I did. There are other Pokemon that can abuse terrain, and I don't think the other terrain Pokemon fit that well. I'd rather have this Slowking here than an Iron Moth, for example. Pinka, can you show us how to build national dex teams? I do have a building guide on YouTube, and it is very, very... We're just going to wait for our opponent to get timer stalled out. I'll talk to chat. Yeah, I do have a building guide, and it applies to nat dex just as well as OU. I use examples in OU. I could make a building guide using nat dex examples if you guys want that, but I mean, it's an example, so it's going to be very similar ideas. I have a guide on how to build balance and a guide on just general team building. I think I have a guide on how to build hyper offense. I don't have a guide on stall, and I don't think I will, because I don't really know stall that well, and I don't really want to. That would probably be very boring to learn to become like a top staller. Stream breaking apart. Oh, I see, it's a little foggy. My bad. Okay, but we're about to get the win here. Reggie, can you click an attack? I want to see Zard drop to Moonblast. It would be very satisfying. Reggie's not going to give it to us. Okay, but we get the win. Okay, so we end up at 1735. So we gained like 200 elo this stream, I think, about from where we started. That's pretty good. We'll be at a decent spot to begin testing next time. 11-2, obviously. That's a really good record. Got a lot of games. Did pretty well. And yeah, oh, and reason, yeah, that's yeah. Okay, so I'm going to not end abruptly this time. I'm going to time it correctly. Watch this, watch this. We're going to end in 3, 2, 1.